Welcome back. It's Wednesday. The shop is slow. I'm actually road testing the tow-in Nissan that I did a video on about the customer spending $2,000 on it less than 1,000 miles ago. And this actually turned out to be rodent damage chewing through a bunch of wire harnesses. And you will never believe how much damage they really did to this car, to the point to where it was immobilized. I did do some generic code scans, and the dealership actually replaced the active grille shutter, and when I scanned it, there was actually code still in it for that, but actually turned out they actually chewed through the wire harness for the active grille shutter also. But yeah, the damage that the rodents did to this vehicle was pretty bad. So the customer asked, what can they do, because it is the time of year, right, with the leaves falling and the rodents, and things are looking for places to sleep or do things in. The old thing was back in the day is put mothballs under your hood, and they also have like a pet away spray that you could do too. And I also said, excuse me, not that she has to worry about that, is when I do fuel line repairs or wire harness repairs from rodents, is that I smear the wire harnesses or fuel lines or connectors or whatever it is in wheel bearing grease, and that seems to deter them. And how that happened was a customer came in and a rodent chewed through, and I've had rodents chew through wire harnesses too, and just a simple fix. Sometimes they move on or they die or they get killed somehow and they don't come back. But then a rodent that's persistent, like this one job I'll say to you, is they chewed through the plastic fuel lines under the car, and the customer had it towed in. I fixed those lines underneath of her car, and 2 days later she had it towed back again because the little effers chewed through my repairs. So then I was like, all right, well, how am I going to stop these guys? I slathered that area with wheel bearing grease, and the customer never came back with another problem. They didn't chew anywhere else other than that specific spot. And sometimes I see rodents chew harnesses to where it's almost impossible to replace. But this had probably 50 wires that needed to be repaired to get this car back together. How about that? And take the whole front of the car apart, bumper cover, headlight assembly, and all that, and then get in there and make each individual wire. And the sucker of this all was, it didn't blow any fuses. So when the car was off, and they chewed through it, and this is just how it happened, is that it didn't short anything out. They just chewed through enough harnesses and systems that it wouldn't start. And it really didn't have that many codes in it other than the active grille shutter, which was a mind blower to me. And then when I seen the dealership just did it, I'm like, I wonder if the dealer missed something or pinched a wire, but it was so much further than that. But yeah, this is the car, 2021 Nissan, that was towed in for a no start. I looked on the top of the hood. They said there was leaves and all kinds of stuff. I saw where the fender liner insulation was all chewed away, but it was all missing, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? But that was it. A bunch of wire harnesses chewed through, no fuses blown, and this customer got lucky. I mean, if this went to the dealership, she'd be buying a new wire harness, I bet you, for every bit of $3,000. But we were able to repair the harnesses, slap some wheel bearing grease all over that stuff, and hope that that's a deterrent. And I hope they don't see this car back with any more chewed up harnesses. It would really suck for them if that happens again. But I have no control over the wire harness and rodent issues sometimes. And I was shocked, since I'm on a road test, that Pep Boys was busy the last 2 days. And we've been slow. I don't know what it is. I guess nobody likes... Your head was down. Fucking guy on his cycles, his head's down facing his instrument cluster, and then he's yelling at me. Like, dude, your head was down. Fucking clowns. So the dude's driving on a cycle like this. I'm driving like this, and then we're coming like near head on, and he's yelling at me. I'm like, dude, you're staring at your instrument cluster. Your head down, Everybody's quick to blame somebody else. I know what I was doing. I saw you. You didn't see me. Part of driving on the roads is we see each other. Oh, here's one of my customers. My man! Yo!
Hey, man!
How you doing?
I'm coming to y'all next Friday.
Good, good, good.
I was gonna tell her probably Friday.
No worries.
I gotta pay my rent. I'm coming.
I'm good to see you're driving. Customer that came 3 weeks in a row dumping boatloads of money in his old car. He said he's keeping it forever, and he finally found the shop that exceeds his expectations, actually fixes what we say is wrong with it, and that goes a long way. Trust me, my goal is to do a good job. All right, so we're gonna put this one in the books. This is the first one of the year for rodent damage. Whoa, we got 2 cars. How about that? Oh my God. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day.